Blessings to the Most High Yahweh. Blessings to the universe. Blessings to the ancestors. Blessings to the Yeshua consciousness. Thank you for joining me on Magnetic Intuition. I got a topic for you. Man, you know, a lot of times people have opinions on what you do in your life and how you live. And it's really none of their business, you know? So this topic is definitely going to be on ignoring people's opinions. People's opinions don't matter. Especially the devil's opinion doesn't matter. You think the Most High is worried about what the devil has to say about you when the Most High has you in training? Most High has you on the battlefield, whether you know you at war or not. You think the Most High is worried about what the devil has to say when that's your enemy? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. He or she, you know, well, whatever you wanna, if you wanna put a sex to the Most High Creator, right? So, in my life, I experienced more than ever now, past couple of years especially, I experienced people that have an opinion on me, and it's none of their business to have an opinion on me. You know, through illegal surveillance, watching me in this room, people in the next room next door to me, surveillancing me, people in the hallway surveillancing me. You know, like, this is like ridiculous. People have opinions, but they come into your lives and they're not even supposed to be there. They're there to destroy your lives. So why are you so worried about their opinion? Because the reality is, when you're worried about people's opinions, you're really trying to satisfy the devil. That's just the harsh reality to it, you know? And the standards in the culture that we live in the U.S., are really low, you know? This is like the devil's ground right here, technically, right? The Most High controls everything, but at the end of the day, the devil is physically on ground. So, we're dealing with the Matrix, the Babylon, which is America, right? So stop worrying about people making opinions on you. Every day I have someone say something negative to me, whether it's in person or it's on YouTube or social media. Their opinions don't matter. That's why I've made it so far through this journey. That's why I've made it so far through this war. I have lost battles. Don't get it twisted. I've lost battles. But it's been because I've been worried about opinions. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all just focus on yourself, focus on your creator, and if you have children, focus on your children, focus on your family, then opinions won't matter to you. They shouldn't matter to you. They're only bringing you down, ultimately. It's like crabs in a barrel, right? That's what the devil does. That's what the devil's minions do. They drag you down constantly. So stop focusing on people's opinions. I'll give you some examples of opinions that I receive on a daily basis, like every day. For instance, whether it's at work, whether it's the park, whether it's at the grocery store, anywhere in public, right? There's always someone that's going to make an opinion on what they seen in a hidden camera. Like, for instance, this light right here could be there could be a hidden camera in there. Technology is very widespread, right? You have light bulbs that have hidden cameras. You have doorknobs that could be hidden cameras. And they watch me every single day, right? The Freemasons, Eastern Stars, right? So, if they watch me every day and then they see me the next day at the park or gym and they make a reference to what I did while I was watching the internet, or or if I was talking on the phone, etc., they have an opinion on me. It was none of their business because they were watching me through illegal surveillance. You understand what I'm saying? Or they were listening to my phone being tapped. You're not supposed to tap my phone, right? It's illegal, right? So all these things with me, I just ignore them. It's like, what's the point? Why would you put all your energy into things that you cannot control? Now, don't get it twisted. These motherfuckers are gonna pay me. You feel me? At the end of the day, the scales will balance, and I will be retired because these fools decided that they wanted to throw their lives away to destroy me. So, at the end of the day, man, don't let anyone blackmail you either, because you got to understand that there's many members of these secret societies, Freemasons, Eastern Stars, Illuminati, that have the technology to surveillance you, to blackmail you, to get money out of you, to make you sell your soul, just to keep you in illusions, to keep you in fear. For instance, let's say if you cheated on your wife and you don't want your wife to know, and the Freemason, the Eastern Star is like, hey, I got it on tape that you cheated on your wife with another woman, or they could be that actual person, vice versa, whether it's man or woman, and they're like, they're trying to blackmail you. Yo, honestly, man, don't ever let the devil blackmail you, because you will lose double, triple times if you let the devil blackmail you. Letting the devil win and you're conscious of it is not going to solve the problem. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect, so we have to live with the consequences of what we do in life, right? But letting the devil blackmail you, letting the devil's minions blackmail you, is not going to solve the problem. Plain and simple, right? Same thing on the criminal end. If you do something that could criminalize you, and they want you to do something because they're blackmailing you, guess what? That's probably going to make the situation even worse, right? So at the end of the day, telling you these opinions don't mean a damn thing in the Most High's world. That's the only world that should matter to you. Learn how the devil moves. Learn how these secret societies move, right? Study, study how the devil moves. There's plenty of information on YouTube. You have plenty of people that have came from the dark side, the secret society side, the satanic sides, right? Luciferian sides, the devil worshiping sides, and have built up themselves and came to the light, the Most High Yahweh, Yeshua side, the universe side, These are people that are in high vibrations, and they were once there, at the low point, And like I said, we're not perfect. We all are raised from different people, I used to get advice from friends and family that are in these secret societies, that are in these satanic worlds, to throw me off, to keep me off balance. And I've lived and learned from my lessons, from what I've listened to, thinking that their opinions mattered, but they don't. And it's a trial and tribulation that we got to go through it, as people in this world, as God's children. We have to go through all of the devil's deceptions, all the illusions. We live in illusions, right? We're taught that if we don't have all the money and all the cars, and we don't have all the women, or all the, whatever it may be, all the bags and Birkins and all that, that we're nothing, and that's not true. But that's a deluded mindset, from the dark side, the matrix thinking. They want you to keep spending money on things that are not important. So stop listening to these opinions that don't matter. They're not going to help you in life. They're not going to help you in life. Do things that are going to build you up, you know. Believe in the Most High's word. Follow the Most High. Stay focused. There's plenty of distractions out there. I've always talked about it. I made the video on it. Distractions, you know, sports, social media. If you're doing it for a business, that's fine, right? But don't be on social media too long every day. You know, focus on things that really are going to benefit you and your family, and even the world. You know, we all have gifts. We can make it. We can make it work with the gifts that we have. Yeah. So please, once again, let the opinions go to the side, go to the back. You know what I mean? Like, we're not on that. We're not on that. That's the devil's work. Your business is not everyone else's business. And if they're in your business, it's none of your business, as it's none of my business if someone has an opinion on me either. Because that's a distraction, right? Unless someone tries to criminalize me, then of course, right? But people are going to lie. You know, so what's the point of putting your energy into all that when you can put your energy into things that are productive? I mean, plain and simple, right? Well, stay blessed. I wanted to come on here and bring this topic to the world, you know, because I think we need to just focus in and stop worrying about what people think about us. So ignore the opinions, because there's a good chance that person that's making an opinion on you is not living right anyway. So stay safe out there, stay prayed up, stay blessed. I'm out of here. Magnetic Intuition.